Hey guys, I'm Shreya. Welcome to my biolog. I chose to interview my sister, who's a sophomore at Cal High. She's 2 years younger than me, and honestly, I chose to interview her because she's my best friend. We get along really well, and we're really close. So I thought it would be really interesting for me to interview her because we're very similar in some aspects, but also really different in a lot of the other ones. So I just wanted to see who she was, kind of. So I think moving to a new school and having had to make new friends all from scratch, because I was a freshman at Doherty, and then I moved to Cal my sophomore year just because we moved houses too, but I had the option of going to either Cal or Doherty, and I chose Cal just because I felt like Doherty was just, I didn't like the atmosphere. It was too cutthroat. Everybody was just, fighting for themselves, and there wasn't really friendship. I just didn't like it as much, and the atmosphere was too competitive, and I just wanted, to have a good experience in high school. So for that reason, I moved to Cal my sophomore year, and I thought that was definitely one of the biggest experiences that helped me, shape the person I am today, because I had to make friends from scratch. I didn't know anybody going in because everybody, they've been together since kindergarten and at least middle school. I was going in straight newly, as a sophomore, and I didn't know anybody, and needing to make friends, I think, has definitely made me more adventurous and less shy, more outgoing, and I think those experiences and that experience to make new friends has helped me become into the person I am today. So I'd say my role model is most definitely my mother. She's the one person that is so supportive and so dedicated to making all of us happy. Even though she works a full-time job, she still manages to make me, my sister, and my brother breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and she never fails to she always does all the chores in the house, and she never complains. And even though we're not the best kids, because my sister and I cause a lot of trouble, but she always still loves us and cares for us. And she's struggled a lot in life before, with job and moving to a new city, moving to a new country, because both my parents moved from India. She's honestly so hardworking and dedicated to her work and to us that she's definitely my role model. So my biggest fear is, without a doubt, spiders. I hate them so much, especially the black ones. Actually, I don't know, they're all black, but the ones, I just hate them. I see them in movies a lot. I don't really see them if I ever saw one in the house, I'd probably freak out so much. They're poisonous and they're disgusting, and if I saw one and if one came close to me, I would just freeze or scream. I don't know, I haven't really experienced that, but I hope I don't, because I hate them and I'm really scared of them. So I feel like I'm part of the Indian nation and American nation, because I'm an American Indian, but I would say that I'm more connected to the Indian nation, just because I feel like my identity, I wouldn't be who I am without my Indian identity. All my relatives are Indian, and I honestly just love the culture, and I love the people. I love the entertainment, Bollywood and everything, and I feel more closely connected to my Indian side than I am with my American side. But with that being said, I wouldn't be who I am today if I wasn't an American-born, person. So I feel like both of them are very valued heavily into my life. although, you know, I say I consider myself more Indian, I don't think I would be completely, you know, incomplete without my American aspect, because I do, you know some people who are like completely Indian and, you know, are born and brought up in India, and I can say that I do not like relate to them at all. They're like very different from me. They have, you know, different, like, other than the accent and, you know, the way of life, because it's a really different way of life, like in India and in America, completely, you know, obviously other sides of the world and everything, but also just the atmosphere is really different. So I would consider myself, you know, part of both nations, and they both kind of, I guess, in the end, equally weigh out each other. So, as an artifact to symbolize my sister, I chose a book just because she loves to read. Ever since she was like in kindergarten, she just binge reads all the time. She'll read anything from like fiction to non-fiction to like biographies. So yeah, and then I'm also wearing my own sweater because she honestly like takes whatever in my closet, and she doesn't really have like respect for space, so she'll just like, her closet is my closet basically, and we share literally all of her clothes, so I just chose to wear something of my own.